When I found out the mysterious investor was my husband, I already knew I had lost. Because Lincoln Carter's first love. The entire company buzzed the moment Zenith Group announced its investment. Everyone knew the heir himself was coming. Lincoln Carter, cold, brilliant, untouchable, my husband. The design department exploded with gossip. Lincoln only invested because Mia works here. They were college sweethearts. I heard he was obsessed with her back then. Even our director looked at Mia differently after hearing the rumors. Meanwhile, I sat silently in the corner like a stranger in my own marriage. Because they weren't wrong. Lincoln had loved Mia first. Desperately. Back in college, he chased her openly. Breakfast every morning. Walks back to her dorm every night. Their entire university knew about them. And me? I spent a whole year chasing Lincoln before he finally agreed to marry me. Only after the wedding did I learn the truth. I was marrying another woman's unfinished love story. That woman just happened to be Mia. The same Mia who ruined my family. When we were teenagers, her mother became my father's mistress. My mother nearly killed herself over it. But somehow Mia always won. My father defended her, protected her, even wanted her to take our family name. And now history was repeating itself all over again. At work, Mia stood under the spotlight while I became invisible. When Lincoln visited the company, she walked beside him naturally, smiling up at him while he lowered his head to listen. They looked perfect together. Too perfect. That night, I saw photos on Mia's social media. Dinner together. Old college friends. Lincoln smiling in ways I had never seen at home. With me, he was always distant, careful, cold, but Mia brought warmth out of him effortlessly. Still, I refused to give up. I led my team through endless overtime to finish our proposal, even knowing the result had probably already been decided. Presentation day arrived. I stood on stage and explained every detail of my design while Lincoln watched expressionlessly from below. No encouragement, no warmth, nothing. Then Mia took the stage. The moment their eyes met, they smiled at each other like no one else existed in the room. I think that was the moment my heart finally gave up. 30 minutes later, the results were announced. 3 votes, all for Mia. The room erupted into applause while I stood there swallowing humiliation. As I turned to leave, Mia stopped me. She smiled softly, victoriously. Even if you're his wife, I'll always come first in his heart. Everything you fought so hard to get comes naturally to me. Her words cut deeper because they were true. At 14, she stole my father. At 27, she stole my husband too. Suddenly, I felt exhausted. In the distance, Lincoln was ushered into the elevator by the director, his posture lazy and casual. The director, very observant, quickly called out for Mia and me to enter the elevator together. I heard Mr. Carter practically invested in the company just for her. They look like they were made for each other. The director kissed up to Lincoln. Mr. Lincoln, you and Miss Mia are a perfect match. Made for each other. Others chimed in. Exactly. I heard Mr. Lincoln and Miss Mia are already married. Mr. Lincoln really dotes on his wife, specifically choosing our company for Miss Mia. I numbly listened to these flattering words, unable to summon any reaction. Sensing a covert but burning gaze from beside me, I looked over. Lincoln's face stiffened. The director nudged my arm, hinting that I should say something too. Jane, don't you agree? Mr. Lincoln and Miss Mia are such a perfect match. The elevator doors opened. I calmly met Lincoln's eyes. Indeed, a perfect match. Panic flashed in his normally indifferent eyes, his thin lips parting as if to say something.